This episode is brought to you by Columbia Sportswear. It's snowing again, and that wind chill is killer. But you're not worried about that because you shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection. It's warmth perfected with tiny gold dots that reflect your body heat inside and protect you from the cold outside. No snow or chilly temps can stop you now. Go out anyway. Shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection now at Columbia.com/infinity.
The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Plato's Closet in North Charleston and West Ashley can help make your holiday easier with cash for clothes. Sell us your gently used trendy styles to earn cash on the spot. We need your denim, dressy clothes, sweaters, boots, and more. Plato's Closet buys and sells sustainable styles. Earn cash to make holiday spending less stressful. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle this year. Simply get cash for your cool clothes at Plato's Closet. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
Previously on Roll Britannia, one of the pieces of eight was a lantern.
Howdy.
We can drop you off anywhere you need.
We've been tasked to go and find an item in Chalkwell.
You know about the lantern?
What do you know about this lantern?
Changes what people know. The mayor says they're causing problems, and it's just no good. They were here first. We've got to get rid of them.
Who's been raiding you?
The Dragon Ball. The little girl has been taken by horrible lizard people.
Let's go.
Put that fire out. What are you doing to her?
Are you Delilah Brown?
I might be.
Who's in charge at Chalkwell?
The mayor.
Delilah, can we make a deal with you?
What do you need me to do?
Come home.
Dad, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, Lily too.
When we're looking for a way to get to Chalkwell, we've got one.
Mayor's office is this way, lads. Jeff, you do know that the mayor's office is going to be closed.
That doesn't stop us normally.
As you're going through all of these bits and pieces, you hear the sounds of screams. There's a sort of soft glowing white light. Fog comes pouring into this office. So when you wake up in the morning in your rooms, having had quite a few drinks at the Scratching Post,
I had
no memory at all.
We can go to this mayor's office and try and find this mayor and we get this lantern.
Gathering of tabaxi, the savages that live out in the jungle. Still, the trouble's only started last week.
Are we waiting for someone?
Well, the mayor, obviously. People of Chalkwell.
Where are these bloody lizard people?
Through the mountain pass, we will either help them to live peaceful or leave them peaceful.
Mr. Mayor, we could do this job for you.
I'll give you 3 days. Fernando!
Lead the way.
Off you head into the mountain regions. Begin to hear the sound of running water. Fernando crouches slightly, points, and above the tree line, you see a single trail of rising smoke. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. Last time we played, you were all
In a forest.
creeping through a jungle. Definitely not a forest, no matter how much Tom wishes it was. And you find yourselves hunkering down next to a source of running water, and within sight above the treetops is a single curl of white smoke arising from ahead of you somewhere. What do you do?
Is the water running away from us? Wait.
You can just hear the sound of running water.
We can't see it
No.
yet.
If you would like to go and find it, I'm sure you could.
Yes, please.
Well, what's Fernando's? Last time
He says nothing.
he was saying, yeah, but he was going, shh.
Yeah,
Down.
he was crouched down and he pointed to the smoke.
Since then, has he moved? I'm going to copy.
Well, it's happened just now.
Yeah.
Just now.
I'm going to copy. Definitely not a week ago.
Yeah, not a week.
I'm going to copy
Right.
Fernando. And I'm just going to crouch, stay silent, look up towards it, and go, and then sort of shrug at Fernando and be like, What is it, Fernando? Tell me with your words.
Fernando sort of does a sort of gesture of like someone stabbing with a spear. His points to his eyes and points in the direction of the of where the smoke is coming from, and he does a sort of crossed arms.
Book. 3 words.
Stab somebody in the eye whilst they're asleep.
Over there.
Over there.
Mate, this must be where. From context, I've deduced that he's probably pointing in the direction of the camp. Yeah, I'm gonna take my take 4 fingers and do like bangs and stuff with them, and open my mouth and try and make the gesture of like a dragon and shrug.
He sort of nods.
Hear me? Why am I doing that?
You can just talk.
Are they the dragonborn?
He nods.
Okay.
You have to mime to
it. Didn't have to mime back to him, yeah. Sure. I just thought, what would be nice.
How far away is that camp? Do you know? Just count on your fingers how many miles away they are.
On your claws.
He just holds up a single claw.
1 mile, you think?
He holds up a single claw.
Okay, cool.
Okay. How many of them?
He shrugs.
Big camp? Small camp?
He sort of weighs his hands like some scales.
Have you gone closer than this before?
He shakes his head.
This is as close as you've ever been. Cool. He's reached the level of you.
That's the same question asked a different way.
What does that seem to confirm?
You asked, have you gone closer than this? No. But this is the closest you've been. Yes!
Yeah, but have you got
the
mirror? Yeah, but how close?
No, I'm going to ridicule you for asking the same question twice. Stop it. I did it to Jeff last time. I'm doing it to you this time.
You did. I could vouch for
that. You've had an answer to the question. Move on.
I think he's reached the point of usefulness then, lads. Not that we're going to kill him.
I was going to say, it's just yeah.
Maybe we'll just send him back home.
I think we
Keth
just...
goes, oh, push his axe down.
Should we get this?
You can.
No, come with us.
You do you.
You think he's going to come with us? I would hope so that he'll come with us. He doesn't have to. We can't force him to.
I think you go first, though, Jeff.
Yeah, that's fine.
If they're lizards, then
they're dragonborn.
Yeah, you should be able to talk to them and try and calm the situation with 4, 5 strangers walking into their camp.
I would like to roll a stealth check.
Okay, roll a stealth check then, please.
And begin to hide in the vegetation.
Too.
This is a good idea.
Jeff, I got your back. Okay. You can see me though. Let's maybe get to a point where we can see the camp, so that way, if I walk in there, someone can maybe have me covered with a long-range weapon or something.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Well, then they'll see you.
But I'm all stealthy. I can get as close as I can.
That's what, yeah.
While staying in cover.
If we go to the edge of the encampment together as a group, I don't know if this Fernando is going to come with us, but if us four now at least get to the edge of the camp, I'll go in on my own. But if we can have some sort of sights around me, so if things start to kick off, maybe I could do the old finger guns thing and then bang! Oh, you've dropped dead. Don't mess with me.
I'll be as close as I can while staying in cover.
Obviously,
I'll keep you covered.
I appreciate that. Because I'm going to try for a diplomatic approach again.
I'll come with you.
We got your back. Seems to have done okay so far. Yeah, you're not that threatening looking. That's fair.
Jeff, you do what you're best at with the diplomacy. You do what you're best at with the diplomacy. Milo, you do what you're best at with the being non-threatening and all. And Keth and I will hide in the bushes.
I'm just a humble
halfling.
Now he's got it. Got a hat.
Nah.
We get that out of my cool. Are we still here?
So go on unnatural 20 on my stealth.
Okay. You're being very quiet and
sneaking through.
Sneaky. What is the plan here?
I'm going to roll stealth as well because we need to sneak to the edge of the encampment. Basically.
Right, and you're planning to go through the jungle to do that, yes?
Yes.
Well, is there any clearing that we can see? Or any
can we roll? Yeah. Should I roll?
I'm just asking what you're doing because you could do many, many things.
Sure.
I am just clarifying what you're doing. There is no indication of what is good and what is bad.
Yeah.
I just want to know what you're doing.
If there's no obvious pathway continuing on, then I would like to head in the direction of that, but listening for the sound of running water. So basically, I want to find the water source en route to the edge of the encampment, if I can.
Okay, the water source is not in the same direction as the smoke.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Okay, my
Water is not in the same direction
I
as
thought
the
it would be feeding the camp, but apparently not.
Yeah. Are we heading towards the smoke? Is that what we're doing?
Well, I was deciding whether to go to that or the water, but if the water's nowhere near the direction.
I didn't say it was nowhere near. I said it's not in the same direction.
Yes, it's not the same direction. Yes, I'm being encampment. I'd go towards the encampment.
Yeah,
and if there's no obvious pathway through the jungle.
You're going through the jungle. Okay.
And also, if this is the furthest he's been, this is the start of their territory.
Can we look to see if there's any other paths to maybe get through to the encampment? Just to cover that.
If you can look for whatever you want to look for.
You're a big ranger boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not in my favourite environment. As we neither of us. As clearly. Oh no, this is perception, isn't it? To look for a path. 11.
You can look for or listen for. So perception is using your senses to detect a thing. You could investigate, and that would allow you to use what you can sense to deter meaning from that.
I want to look to see if there's any clear way through to get to the encampment.
Okay. From where you are presently, you cannot see an obvious path through.
And you can't stealthily hack your way through a jungle. You just can't.
I mean, maybe you can't.
Meanwhile, Milo dimension doors.
Head towards the encampment.
Yeah.
Is Fernando? Are you joining us towards the encampment?
He sits down.
Whoa, wait a minute. A really quiet way to get to the encampment, or get round anywhere, is by water. We might, instead of going straight for the encampment, why don't we see if there's that water source might lead to a river or a lake. We might be able to get to the encampment that way. We could maybe just go and have a look instead of hacking our way straight through.
Yeah.
Not always the straight way through is the best.
No, that's true. Does the water flow? It flows away.
We don't know.
You've no idea. You can't see it.
Hear water.
You can only hear water running.
Okay, let's go check out the running
source.
water.
Right.
Fernando,
Okay.
are you going to come with us to the water? Or are you just you're staying there? Okay, you just
Go
stay
look
there.
at him and make that sort of drink.
He can still hear us.
No, I know. I was just being quiet.
Oh, right. Yeah, stealth.
He just pulls out a sort of flask and just starts drinking from that. Well, he starts lapping at it.
Well, I bought that bowl. He could have had that. Well,
Lovely fishy water.
I'm sure fish water. All water is fish water, really. That's
true.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Check
go
out
to
the water
the
source.
okay.
water source.
So you make your way through the dense undergrowth until you eventually find yourselves on the banks of a river.
Knew it.
Okay.
Knew someone had a letter tap running.
Can we still see? Can we still see the plume of smoke from where we are?
Yes, you can. Yes.
And does the water, the direction of the water, does it flow towards that plume of smoke?
Certainly does.
Excellent. Great. We can use this river to get where we're going. Now we just need a boat.
Yeah, I was going to say, go roll to see if there's like a canoe or floating.
Or just loose by the side of the river. Yeah, it's kind of out of roll though, mate. Yeah. You roll for it.
I mean, like in the edge, not in the river, just on the edge of
Right. I'm gonna. Right. Okay. You can roll a perception check, but you're then going to have to roll a luck check for there to be one in existence.
Okay. That's 14.
Okay. You can see the sides of the river, but roll a luck check, please.
Please roll high. Got a boat.
That's an 8.
Yeah. There's no fucking canoes. They don't generally just litter the sides of
There
rivers.
is, however,
Walking down, go, canoe.
There's no spawn point next to it.
No.
Can I make an intelligence or perception check just to see how fast this river is flowing?
Yeah.
How wide
Is it
Just around the river bend.
Is it what would that be?
That would be a nature check.
Nature check. That's a 10 total. Is it a torrent of rapid
No,
stream?
it just looks like a sort of fairly like lively river, but not like rapids or anything.
Okay, cool.
Is it
Is it
can you see
swimmable?
the bottom?
Well,
No, you can't say it's a river.
But you can.
Crystal clear river.
In our world, rivers are all filthy, aren't they?
Yes.
Maybe in this world, it's all crystal clear.
You've seen the bloody smoke. Look how much pollution's in the area.
There's a question.
No, you can't see that. You can't see the bottom of the river, but it's judging. Can you do a nature check as well for me, please?
Yeah. Try to get some free info. 18.
With an 18, you can tell by the way that the river is moving that it's no more than, say, 3 feet deep at the deepest part of the river.
Nice.
Only about a metre. You could wade through it.
How wide is the river?
Fairly wide, I would say, somewhere in the region of 40 to 50 feet, depending on any given bit of it.
Any creatures basking at the sides of the river with sharp teeth?
It is lined with drop bears. Every
I was thinking it was only crocodiles on the far bank. They were like, you didn't ask.
It's the drop bears picnic. Yeah.
No, there's no obvious sharp-toothed creatures there.
Cool, no crocodiles. But it's full of piranhas.
Yeah, chock-a-block. It's full of piranhas all the way down. Piranhas and leeches.
Okay.
And tapeworms.
Song.
Or we could wade.
I mean,
You and I with our coats can just swim it.
if we need to. Well, we don't need to just walk through it.
Walk through it.
Yeah, and then I'd love a shoulder carry. Thanks, Keth.
You're the tallest one.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't get wet. And he said he's happy to wade in.
Jeff, look over there.
Roll a deception check.
Oh. Damn. You might get lucky here. 6.
Inside?
10.
Can
I just... Can I just roll? Can I just grab the fish
Yeah, you
back
can
off
attack
the-
him. Just roll a grab attack. Roll to hit.
Just roll to...
Yeah, roll to hit.
Not to attack him.
No,
just
to
grab
attack the
fish
fish.
back. Okay. Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
22.
That's going to hit your AC.
So he's hitting my AC.
Yeah.
I just want to grab the bag off.
He is literally just attacking you to take this fish.
No, I'm not attacking him.
Yeah, you are. You are physically wrestling a fish from his possession.
I just want to take something out of his hand.
Yes. You are wresting a thing from his possession. If you walked up to someone in the street and tried to take a thing from their current possession, you would argue that you had attacked that person.
But wouldn't hurt. I'm not going to punch
I'm
him.
not saying you have to punch him.
Okay, when you said AC, I was like,
Yes.
it made me worry.
That does beat my AC.
So I snatched the fish.
You've snatched a fish. Jeff knows you've snatched the fish.
That's fine.
You wrested it from his possession in full knowledge that he would notice that you had wrested this fish from his possession.
That's fine. Keth was just like, look over there. It didn't work. I was like, fine, I'll just grab it. And then fling it into the river. Come on then.
Okay, you just throw a fish in the river. You throw a dead fish in the river.
You
In a bag.
unnecessarily attacked me to steal my fish, to throw it in the river, unprovoked.
Where's the bag?
And then put it in my back.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's the payment?
Thanks,
I
Keth.
robbed you for nothing.
Because it was, you said, oh, thanks, Keth. I was like, okay, I'm going to steal your fish. That didn't work. I'm going to try to blag you out of the fish. And I saw it, and I was like, no, just throw it anyway. It's like,
So
come on,
basically,
man.
you're saying that the travel cost for me getting a lift down this river is a fish.
Yeah, it's just very, very
Pretty
high.
cheap. You didn't realise that was the bargain initially. So
Free breakfast fish.
you took the payment, and now I can have the... Okay,
We just did it
It's-
in an unorthodox way.
It's Keth's pettiness because he couldn't blag you. So it's like, fine, just jump on there.
give me the fish.
Guys, we don't have long. We've got 3 days to do this whole thing and get back so that none of these people die. I mean, I'm not overly.
Well, the thing is that we actually only have to just stop the issue before the 3 days, because we don't have to get back there. Otherwise, they're just going to send people out here for no reason, and they'll get here and go, oh, that's all sorted. Then they'll go home. So they're not going to die unless we fail.
Unless they come out here, see some Dragonborn, attack.
Yeah, so
Don't
we
know
just
of
have to
anything.
have got to a resolution point within the
And
3 days
back.
before. No, we have to get back.
Are we
do have to
walking
get
through
back.
the river whilst saying these things?
Because they'll assume. If we
Yeah.
don't go back,
Yeah, 'cause
they'll assume
You're wading through, yeah.
been
Fail.
unsuccessful.
But then, as long as we've solved it by that point, they could, even if they walk it in a day, they'll get there at the end of the day 4. And
Can
they'll
I
be
go
like,
on your back?
everything's sorted now. So
It's up to his chin.
These are scared people.
I'm on his back anyway.
I'm going to go into the river.
Come on then.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll
And
just go
you are
under the
under one arm. So I've got one arm. Keth's right arm is clutching Jeff's right thigh. He's on his shoulder, and then he's got Milo under his left arm like a carpet. Like,
Getting kicked in the face by Jeff's other leg.
It's out.
Oh, fuck. My legs don't even have to be swinging, but they are.
He's just swinging them down.
It's
He
not
wasn't
that
before
leg.
he picked you up.
Not that leg.
oh. As Keth
Oh,
stomping
dear.
through the river.
And as you round a bend in the river,
Are we walking down the river?
you're walking down the river, yes. Well, you can cross the river if you want.
Get down the river towards
Yeah,
the
down
camp.
the river.
I thought you were going down river.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can cross the river if you want. If that's where Keth's going, you can cross the
I'm just going to grab his ear.
oh, sorry.
This way.
You round a bend in the river, and just round the bend, you see
I heard a crocodile.
a herd of You see a sort of landing stage, a jetty with a hut built onto it.
I told you there'd be boats somewhere.
There are definitely canoes tied up at this jetty.
Any peepers?
You'd have to roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'm going to roll.
I will as well
check.
for
I
my
want to see if I
heightened
can hear anybody.
This dice is going in the bin.
Yeah, same.
6. 19.
Oh!
9.
No. Milo? Do you see anything other than the back of Jeff's leg?
Not with a 10, I'd imagine.
No, you see the back of Jeff's leg. But Keth, despite carrying two of the party...
We've been doing that to him for years.
I stand behind Keth.
Yeah, you have a shield.
You notice that there is at least one figure prowling up and down the jetty.
What is this figure? Is it too far away to see?
Too far away to see.
Really far.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shed my teammates and then
Splash.
swing round.
Roll a dexterity save,
Yeah.
Jeff.
I was gonna swing round 9.
No, you go full length into the river. Yes, please.
Because Keth's seen an enemy, potential enemy, or an unknown. It's like,
That's a 9.
Yeah, you go full length into the river as well. Keth just lets you go, and you're already horizontal, and you just go straight in.
so Keth
Kev!
swings up for 2 because it's got a sight on it.
Oh, yes.
I wants to get a closer look
Okay.
at said figure.
Yes.
So another perception check, because we rolled well, and this is only going to increase.
Yeah, I'll let you use that to improve your vision, and you will. You see that the figure prowling up and down the jetty is a sort of lizardy person carrying a spear.
Oh, spear.
A spear, and wearing sort of jungle attire.
Mm-hmm.
Not like fatigues, like actual just like
Bits of
jungle.
Okay. How far away are we from that jetty? I'll come over what you said.
Well, you couldn't identify what species they were without looking through your scope, so
That is pretty far, and I can see.
it's downriver of you.
I can with that. We've seen nearly 600 feet, so it wouldn't be that far. It'd be crazy far. So
I could get a closer look if you like.
it's a dragonborn. That's fine. If you really want to have a look close to him.
I
Where
mean,
have you two got?
We've got to go past it, right? Or we've got to get those boats.
Splash, splash, splash.
Sorry, I saw a dragonborn. Come on.
Pick me up again.
What were you expecting to see at the Dragon Ball camp? I mean, this can't have been news. How am I going to look presentable?
Slosh,
I
slash.
had to check. Looking after you. You'll thank me later.
We could go. I mean, I can't talk to it, but I can stealth under the water and get a closer look at it. See what's around.
Right, I'm going to try this, and I'm going to throw my body into the like more so into the water path, so that way it can look like it's getting carried. And I'll just say, Keth, duck down, stay low, I'm going to pretend I've just been carried downstream and see if I can get some help.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll do the same.
Good old performance.
Okay.
I'm going to swim with them underwater using my Reinhardt's favourite coat. Which, while attuned to it, I become the bottom feeder. I can breathe underwater, and my movement speed is not halved when swimming.
Yep.
I can also expend all my movement to ascend or descend 90 feet in a straight vertical line, but
it's not really necessary. It's only about 3 feet deep.
However, while I'm underwater, I have advantage on all stealth checks as the organic parts of this coat obscure me lightly from vision.
That's true. Nice.
That's very true.
I'm going to go full Crocoderic. Okay, so stealth check with advantage. That was a 17, and also then 25.
Oh, yeah, that's very stealthy.
I'm going to do exactly the same.
Okay, roll stuff.
Yeah. You get advantage.
Advantage.
Stuff.
Yeah.
That's better. 16.
16.
I need to add.
Plus yourself.
Oh, yeah. And add an 8 on top of that. So
Ooh, very stealthy.
you get 25.
Performance check, please, for the two river riders.
23.
Oh!
Goodness me.
Nice.
Level of competence is spectacular.
It helps that you're all wet.
I've come up with a new plan.
That's 10. That's 10.
Excellent.
Your smell dry. Let's believe
He's just doing backstroke.
Help me, please. It's perfect form.
Oh no, I appear to be drowning.
Help! Someone call XII.
To push himself off because he keeps getting stuck on the bottom of the river. Like, come on, I am drowning. Really, come on. It's not performing at all well.
No. IXII.
Stupid. IX. It takes a lot longer to do in the UK.
As you find yourselves drifting a bit closer to this jetty,
Help!
a horn sounds.
I think that's for us.
Not like a car horn. I mean, like a.
Help, please.
That's definitely for us.
Help! Help! I'm traveling. You're blabbling.
Quick, babbling.
I'm babbling like a brook.
I want to grab hold of Milo's arm and sort of start trying to make our way towards the jetty area as if we were dragging ourselves up onto.
I mean, you can stand, so.
I know, but I want to make it look like
Okay, cool.
in the
I mean,
fight.
yeah, sure. Your performance check was good enough. I'll let you.
Thank you.
Act. I mean, I assume you're on your knees or something.
Yeah, just crawling up.
Yeah.
He's really milking it. I'm just like,
He's just lying there while I'm dragging you in the water.
Yeah. You do that, and you two are staying underwater. Cool, that's fine.
Is there anyone about on land? Is that guy with a spear still about?
Roll perception, please.
Oh, it's a 7. God, I rolled a 7. I thought it was a 1. It's a 9 in total.
You can't see him.
the 13th perception.
And you can't see him either.
Mm.
In fact, you can't see anyone.
No.
The place looks deserted.
Oh, I like those.
I would like to shout in Draconic.
Uh-huh.
Is anybody there?
Hooray! Now we can finally have a brief break from the nonsense that seemed to follow those four buffoons around. So get yourself settled in, set your ears to listen mode, as now it's time for your moment with the Dungeon Master. It's so good to have you here aboard with us once again. I'm absolutely delighted that you've decided to join us in a seafaring silliness that is Roll Britannia. Without your help unscrewing the lid from the jam jar that is your unswerving support, we'd have been doomed to choke down that bland, dry toast of podcast obscurity forever. So from all of us here at the Roll Britannia crew, thank you so much for being here. Right, where's that bird? Pedro! A shout-out scroll whenever you're ready. Right, good, you're here. Wait, why are you scratched up and scraggly? You had a breakup fight. Between who? An eagle and a buzzard? Blimey, Pedro. Not even I would have waded into that one. Yes, it was very brave of you. Or stupid. Anyway, foolhardy heroics aside, where's that shout-out, Scrabble? Ah, good. Now go and clean yourself up. Off with you. Sure. So this week's shout-out goes to Stevie Atkin, or Aitken, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, who commented on one of our Instagram posts. We're so glad that you love the show, Stevie, and we've even heard that you had your first D&D game recently. We'd love to hear how that went, so let us know. Now, if you want to shout out just like Stevie, then you'd better prepare yourself. You have a dangerous adventure in front of you. Not really. It's actually really easy to get one. All you got to do is track us down on social media. It doesn't matter where you search, either Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Mastodon. There's no problem. We're on all of them. Just, we have a very active Discord server, so there's loads of places for like-minded people just like you to get chatting on all things D&D and Roll Britannia. However, a very simple like on a post just won't cut through. You need to be creative. You want one of those sought-after shout-outs. So slide into our DMs. No, not me, obviously. Comment on a Facebook post or start a debate on Discord. We don't mind, just as long as you get involved. Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great, but with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashbackdebit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
Tired of ads crashing your comedy podcast party? Good news. Ad-free listening on Amazon Music is included with your Prime membership. Just head to amazon.com/ad-free comedy to catch up on the latest episodes without the ads. Enjoy thousands of Acast shows ad-free for Prime subscribers. Some shows may have ads.
Hey there, adventurers. Are you on the quest for a perfect dice set? Or perhaps a handcrafted dice box that's as unique as your character? Well, look no further than Tabletop Dominion. Based in the UK, Tabletop Dominion is your one-stop shop for all things tabletop gaming, offering a wide range of high-quality polyhedral dice and artisan gaming accessories. From sharp-edged resin and liquid core dice sets to handcrafted dice boxes made from exotic woods, Tabletop Dominion has everything you need to elevate your gaming experience. And here's the best part. Now you can use promo code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order. So join us and the Dominion today and embark on your next adventure with Tabletop Dominion by your side. Visit tabletopdominion.com with promo code ROLLBRIT and get 10% off your order. That's ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order at tabletopdominion.com. Tabletop Dominion. Let the games begin.
So, if you're really enjoying what you're hearing, you fancy something really, really nice for the show, why not give us a lovely 5-star review? Whichever way you choose to listen to the nautical nonsense that is the world of Roll Britannia, or whether it be on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or wherever, Good Pods even, there will be a way to leave a lovely 5-star review very nearby, and it helps more lovely people just like you to discover the show. And, well, we'd really, really appreciate it, of course. Oh, one last thing, make doubly sure that you've pressed that subscribe button, and then you won't miss out on the latest episode releases, and we won't have to make you walk the plank wearing an anchor as an ankle bracelet. Well, I think that's quite enough wisdom from me for this week. I've got to tell Pedro that he's not going to be receiving a medal for bravery anytime soon, and he needs to get back into the adventure. So, go on, get back in there. Go!
Help! Is anybody there? We've washed up on the river. I just saw a figure a second ago.
There's no reply.
No.
We just start making my way
downtown.
Yeah.
Walking fast.
Facing fast. All those faces that you can't see.
Yeah. But I'm homebound.
It's not your home, though.
Oh, yeah. Going to someone else.
Yeah, no, you can't see anyone.
I'm intrigued to see if this works. I'm just going to get on my Pebble of Far speech to
Derek
and
see if that works underwater.
That's about it, yeah.
You only have to listen, mate.
I can't hear you. I'm in a river.
I'm about to go into a river.
Yeah. I'm about to go into a river.
You won't get hold of Keth because he's got a stone.
Yeah. It's got a pebble.
Yeah. So I'm going to just say to Derek, if he can hear me, there doesn't seem to be anyone here. We're going to make our way into the town. And I'll be looking like I'm looking to Milo.
Let's look. Are we on the jetty now?
Yes, you're on the jetty.
There's a small hut on the jetty.
Dry myself off, and I guess we'll go to the little... Is there a little hut? We'll go to the little hut.
Yeah.
There's a tiny hut on the jetty, yes.
Oh.
You check out the little hut. I'm going to keep drying myself off.
What's in this little hut? Investigation.
You're going to investigate the hut.
Investigate the hut.
Okay, you investigate that hut, my man. You roll that investigation.
15-inch piece.
Doing the helicopter to dry it off.
That's a 7.
Oh, with a 7, it's hut.
Yep, thought so.
Yep.
Jeff, it's a hut.
What kind? Like pizza?
Jabba.
Okay, I'll
You might have to come give me a hand.
With what? Is it worth me coming down to look?
Yeah, you never know.
Okay, I'll go down and join him. And
Okay, roll investigation.
have a look at the old thingy. Investigation is 16 total.
16? Oh man, that's a good hut.
You're right.
It's well equipped with the things that make living by the river nice. You know, there's nice views over the water. There's sort of a nautical theme inside.
Nice.
You know, little fishing rod, a bed. It's just a nice place.
Any noticeable people?
No.
There's no life in there at all.
No.
Okay. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. I'm not even going to knock. I'm just going to say knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Just to check, there's no one in here, is there? I swear I saw a person. This is all in Draconic stuff. I swear I saw a person on the shore. I was drowning, I thought. You never know. No? Okay. We'll leave your hut alone if you can't hear me. I don't know.
Is that horn still sound?
No, it just blasted out, and that was it.
Like a call.
Mm-hmm.
As we head back outside,
it's getting quite dark now as well.
Before it gets too dark, can I still see a vague idea of where the smoke is? Was it from that hut?
No.
Can I see where it is in relation to where I am?
Yes, there was a fire in the centre of the village.
And can I see that?
You can see, because it's glowing embers are still sort of showing.
Okay.
We can still see. We can see the village.
So I can see the village. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to head towards the fire then.
Okay.
The glowing fire.
You do that.
Continuing my facade of hello? Anybody here?
Does the river go all the way into the village, or is it?
There's a sort of little tributary that joins the river at the point of this village that sort of meanders back up the hill. So if you really wanted to, you could make an attempt to swim upstream. Like a salmon.
I'm gonna climb out.
You could do the salmon dance.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing the brand new dance.
Keth's going to
I know you're going to love it if you just give it one chance.
Keth's just going to stand up.
You put your hands to your side, and silly as it seems, you just shake your body like a salmon floating upstream.
Oh, I'm gonna not do that.
Okay.
I can't teach an old dog new dances. I'm going to just, like with Keth, just wade slowly out.
All right.
Gun's not drawn, but close at hand.
Are we talking full apocalypse now, where our heads just raise above the water?
like a crocodile or a hippopotamus.
Yeah. Keth even wiggles his ears like a hippopotamus as well.
I sweat some blood.
Oh, God.
Shit everywhere.
Yeah, they do that.
We'll come out, and I would like to stealth and start picking my way through the village.
All tactical work.
Yeah, all tactical, like covering Jeff's rear.
Ooh. Me the same. We're
boys.
beyond escort.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So you're sort of...
This is
You're the rear guard.
So you're climbing up out of the water, are you?
I didn't go in.
We climbed up out of the water, following Jeff into the village.
So we don't get advantage on it.
Milo, are you following Jeff to the village as well?
Yeah,
or are you?
yeah.
No advantage if you're not in the water.
Yeah, so 24 stealth for me.
Cool.
26 stealth.
Now, cool. Just to be clear, you're not hiding behind cover, so your stealth is about not making noise. Because stealth isn't invisibility.
Yeah.
It's taking advantage of cover, staying in areas of darkness rather than just tramping through.
Yeah, but you're not invisible. Just
No. We're just being careful.
You're just being careful.
Stick to the
not to knock barrels over and
stick to sort of the larger forming shadows. Kind of maybe if there is some sort of jutting out, tree or bush.
Minimising our chances of detection within physical limitations.
Because I do want to be clear about this, because I feel like sometimes there's a bit of a blurred line.
Yeah,
we seem to forget that when you roll a stealth, it doesn't just mean you disappear. You do actually have to mechanically be being
the
stealthy.
The clearing that we're in and the way the village is constructed, is it tents? Is it buildings?
It's huts.
Huts. And are they around?
So there's a sort of let me describe the scene to you. So there's a sort of as you walk down the jetty, you enter into a sort of wide open space, which in the centre of it are a number of standing stones, and in the centre of that is a fire that is burnt down to mere glowing embers. Around the space there are a number of smaller huts with a few canoes that are in various states of construction around. There's a much larger hut off to the right-hand side, which has sort of wings on it, not like floating wings, but like wings of the building.
I thought it was
there's a couple of other huts about the place as well. There's one hut that is sort of covered in leaves and greenery, just very different to the others. They're all sort of much drier looking, much more sort of wooden stuff, but there's one particular hut that seems to be very green for some reason. And there's a couple of bridges that lead. One leads over the little tributary that you opted not to swim up. And there's a couple of paths that lead off into the jungle.
Right, okay. So yeah, making our presence as minimal as possible.
Yeah.
Just start to sort of follow Jeff, pick our way carefully,
Who's
keeping
doing
an eye out
complete
for the
opposite.
target.
Yeah, I'm doing the complete opposite of that.
Yeah.
Being loud.
Being loud.
Brash.
Yes.
Milo?
Do you have to be so loud?
Oh, I just don't want them to be surprised if anything comes out. I want to be very...
I think they're going to know that we're here already.
Well, they might do, but that's why I'm speaking Draconic and trying to get them on our side.
Let's just be careful.
If you wanted to be careful, you could have got on sneaky team. You came with me. We're
know.
not being sneaky. We're being out there.
I
That's
know.
why we're out here. Hello! Is anybody there? In Draconic.
Oh,
We're
dear.
going to walk into a big bunch of lizard folk in a minute.
I hope so. That's sort of why we came here. If we don't, we fail.
I know that. I just don't want to be on the pointy end of anything.
No. Well, that's why we've got sneaky team somewhere here. Hopefully. I don't know, actually. I can't see them. They've done well.
Delta team. Yeah.
What happens next?
You where are you still? Whereabouts are you in terms of this arrangement?
I want to stick
team
within.
death.
Team death.
Yeah.
Team death.
I like it.
Yeah. Team death. I want to stick within 25 feet of Jeff,
Okay.
so I can get to him if I need to.
Okay.
Actually, I can probably afford to back off a little bit because I've got my bonus action dash. So yeah,
Sure.
that's about 50 feet away from
Okay.
max.
About 50 feet. Okay.
I'm also going to stay in that. I'm imagining this village is fairly. If you might be covering the left-hand flank behind Jeff, I'll be covering the right-hand flank behind Jeff and Milo.
Sure.
So it's like looking into the jungle, looking back at Jeff, looking forward, looking backwards, just making sure that they're covered as they make their way loudly. And he's rolling dice, like an animal. So far.
You carry on.
So,
Dear.
waiting for someone to...
He's rolled
Have you got
4.
your weapon?
He's rolled 4 now.
Well, yeah,
There's one for each of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
my weapon is up. I'm looking at the side
I've
and
drawn
checking for enemies.
both my guns.
Now look, Jeff. Let's not be too loud.
Well, if they
You
already
don't know when something might just come out of nowhere. I know you speak in Draconic, and that's great.
Yeah.
But what happens if they still don't like you?
That's not going to happen.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay. Psst, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC?
16.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
So I disagree, Milo. I don't think we necessarily should be quiet because I want them to know we're here. We want them to come find us. Like, this is weirder that there's no one here in this camp. Like, hello,
I'm pretty
we can
sure.
see your fire still here.
Pretty sure they're probably watching us.
Well, that's why. Then me being quiet ain't going to help, is it? Anyway, hello. Sorry, look, we've washed up on the river and just looking for a place to potentially like have a camp for the night. Or is anybody out there? Or can we just go into this hut and have a nap? Because if I'm just going to go into this hut then and have a nap. Is there like the big hut with wings?
I've got a booking.
Yeah, there is a main building. Yeah,
Been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Boat extended.
No, they've got cars as well.
What's a car?
I know, they've created them. So the biggest hut with wings. I'm going to. This takes off. Yeah, I'm going to set it soaring into the air. Yeah, I'll just head towards the front door of that.
you open the front door.
Jeff.
Hello, knock. I'm hating this.
Jeff. I'm just going to wait outside.
Okay.
I would like to make an active
Watch out.
investigation.
Nope.
Perception check.
Oh.
Jeff. Get back out here.
Oh no, you don't say that.
No.
No, you don't say that.
Hello. So I turn around. Go, Milo.
I'm not there anyway.
Milo, you just. I was going to say stay there. Don't be hide. Where are you now? Hello. Walk back out the hut. Milo. I'm going to put my stone of fast feet fingers fire. Derek, did you see Milo anywhere?
No, we can't.
Did he respond?
No.
Derek, you can't be out of range, mate. Will you just respond to me? Because. Hello? Is anybody out here?
Just because you're in the jungle, you haven't got any signal. You know.
I would like to then.
I need a few more of these.
I would like to walk into the hut again.
Okay.
Cast invisibility on myself.
Another one. There you go.
I would like to walk into the hut, leaving the hut. Is there a door?
So you walk into the hut, yeah?
Yeah. Is there a door to the hut?
The main hut you just walked back out of.
Yeah.
The door's still there, yes.
Yeah, but it's not like not got a door or something. Okay.
That's fine. You walk back inside.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
When you walk back inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see quite a lot of people.
Where did you all come from?
They all have spears. Every single one of them, and they're all pointing right at you.
Tell me anything, you're gone. Where are we? Hi. Put my hands up. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. Have been trying to find someone. I didn't mean to intrude, but no one was answering me, so I just wanted to get some help. I just washed up on the river.
One figure comes striding through the group of bespeared people, and he just says, in Draconic, "Let's sort this out." And the next thing you know, you wake up, all of you together.
In a
Isn't
hotel
that nice?
Oh, we're nicked.
Isn't that nice? You all wake up together. You all sat down.
Tied up.
Yes.
On.
Are we in the jungle still?
Excellent. You are all still in the jungle.
Oh, good.
In fact, you're not very far from where you were, to be honest.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. I mean, you're very much tied to those standing stones.
That's fine.
Oh, what? Can't believe.
How does this keep happening to us? We should take a good hard look at ourselves, guys.
We need to reassess our situations, don't we? Maybe when we get back to Nassau, we can just jack the whole thing in.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, actually, that's not a bad shout. We'll retire on all that money we steal from the bank.
Yeah. That one last job.
Yeah, that one last big
I
job.
do think, though, that the guard might be 3 weeks from retirement, so we might have to be nice to him.
So we have to kill him in a dramatic way. I heard kill him in a dramatic way.
Yeah.
People seem to hear that a lot.
Especially when you say it. There's a lot of people around now. The fire's roaring again. And there's quite a busy community going on. And you see that one particular figure who's been sat on a little stool just by the fire, sort of picking a bit of food apart, just sort of sees that you've all come to. And he says, hello. Welcome to our home.
I don't feel very welcome.
Thank you.
What language?
Yeah, does he say it in common?
He does actually say that in common.
Okay. Oh. I don't have to cast any spells then.
No.
I don't feel very welcome.
You must forgive us. You see, this is the way it must be for newcomers who we have not previously encountered. We do not know what you are doing here.
How did you get us?
Yeah, it was you coming.
This is our home. We know all the hiding places. Behind every tree and every rock and every brush of the reeds, we can hide.
That is actually, you know what? Fair cop. Really impressed. Well done. Good tactic.
Where are we?
Hide and strike.
Where are we?
That's what we do.
This is our home.
What, does it have a name?
Home.
Right. Great. Why are we tied up?
I do not know why you are here.
Neither do I, really.
Well, we promised to stop Chalkwell sending a bunch of tabaxi up here, trying to, be all shooty and shouty and violent and all glory. We said that we'd come and see what the situation was, because... Are they Dragonborn?
They look like Dragonborn.
They look like Dragonborn. There were... I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with Dragonborn. Are you guys part of the Dragonborn community, or, We dealt with some people down south that looked very similar to you guys. It was all a misunderstanding. We managed to stop a town from slaughtering them. We were just trying to do the same thing, see what's what. Our friend here speaks Draconic.
Hi.
Yes, you have met you would call them conservatives, I believe.
Right.
They are unenlightened. They are endarkened, you might say. We are the enlightened. The Antir.
The Antir?
Antir. You may have heard of us by the other name that our darkened ones call us. The unfaithful. But we are not. We are merely enlightened. We stepped into the light and saw the way of Khand.
We're not here to harm you.
What's the way?
And yet you bring these weapons.
They're merely
He gestures to a huge pile of armaments that's been left next to you.
Next to Keth, particularly.
Yes.
They're merely a precaution.
Yeah.
Well, I know it looks bad, but we have to defend ourselves. We're adventurers.
I can see how effective that is.
You wouldn't believe the amount of people that have tried to kill us while we've been here. Okay? I think it's just the part of the job.
It's not necessarily the people that we defend ourselves, right, Derek? It's more the wild animals, if anyone...
No. If some clown from Cracktown steps to me, I'm going to put him in his goddamn grave.
Yeah, but we're not normally violent people, are we?
I said, if he steps to me...
Okay.
Jeff, I don't know if you can hear me. If he steps to me,
I can hear you.
I'm going to put him in his goddamn grave. I didn't say that I was going to do it first.
No.
Yes. It's self-defense. Legally, I think.
Legally, I'm fine.
Actually, to be honest, most of the problems that we've had have been with humans so far.
Yeah.
That is true.
They are dicks.
They are fucking dicks.
Wait.
You have trouble with... what is how you call them? The Empire.
No, we hate those people.
Who's the Yempire again?
The Empire.
The Empire.
Is this the word? You must forgive my common is not the best.
Don't worry.
It's okay. My Draconic's terrible.
I'm going to say, would you prefer to speak in Draconic? In Draconic.
Alright. He says, do these speak in Draconic as well?
No, but it's about your comfort that I'm concerned about.
I'd rather speak to the group.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you for your hospitality, Jeff says, sort of wriggling in his tied-upness.
No, for once, I appreciate being included in the conversation. So it's nice to know what's going on. I did catch your name.
Biscan.
And I'm guessing you're in charge here.
No. The Khan is in charge. I am sort of not the leader.
Who is the leader?
There is no leader. I am sort of a contact of sorts, you might say. But the Khan is in charge.
That's the mountain dragon, right?
He's the great Khan, the world's dragon.
Lives under the mountains.
And you're
right?
in contact with him.
He is
the mountains. That's what the faithful said. That's what the queen said.
We are the faithful.
Sorry. A lot to remember. Well, feel a bit naked on my weapon.
Yeah, he lets his weapons do his thinking for him.
So you speak to Khans in the mountains? You go inside then?
The Khan guides us in everything.
So you haven't actually spoken to him, it's more just sort of like a feeling.
He looks a little bit riled by this.
Yeah, Jeff. Just shake my head.
The Khan speaks to us all.
Yeah, I think it's their religion, mate.
Keth goes over his mouth and you all just look at it like, nope.
No. Look, the main reason why we're here is because, do you know the town of Chalkwell?
Yes.
They basically, there's a lot of weird stuff going on and people are getting riled up, and every time we're there it seems like people want even more to like kill you guys, but I don't really understand why.
You don't know anything about a lantern, do you?
Well, said it.
Yeah.
So you sort of building up.
Yeah.
You have heard of the light.
We were sent here to retrieve it.
We heard it was in Chalkwell last.
Yes.
Well, that's why we're here instead of a bunch of brainwashed maniacs coming over the hill trying to kill you all.
You know who
they are coming?
They were going to, but we convinced them to send us instead. We've got about 3 days.
Maybe even just 2 now.
Maybe 2 now.
We locked up.
This must be actions.
And he makes a sort of clicking noise, and another Dragonborn comes rushing over, and he says in Draconic, he said, make the preparations.
Jeff, what did he say?
The cats are coming.
That they're making preparations for the cats coming.
Okay.
And he rushes away.
3 days we've got, apparently, or maybe 2.
Probably less.
Do you know
So
who
it took us a day
has
to
the
get
light?
Yes. It is in Chalkwell. Where?
Who? Where?
Their leader has it.
The mayor.
Is that his name?
What does he look like?
What does he
look
sound
like? Puss in Boots. Is he Antonio Banderas?
Can you do an impression of him?
Quickly, man.
We haven't got much time to lose. It's very clear now that they have it. I mean, you see how angry they all were. And we've not seen any Dragonborn go into Chalkwell. We've not. We partied most of last night.
Do you go?
How long were you in Chalkwell?
Oh.
We've visited twice and stayed maybe for like 1 night each time.
Not even that.
How are your memories?
Pretty good. I mean, I
Yeah.
bashed mine up with some alcohol
Yeah.
yesterday, but other than that, not bad.
Apart from last night.
Yeah.
I've always had problems with my memories.
No inconsistencies?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a bit patchy, but we got really drunk. So maybe that was last night.
They got us really drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, I got myself
So that's the
drunk.
only
I'm not
patchy
gonna lie.
bit. Apart from that, I remember everything else.
Can't really remember last night. Other than that,
Pretty
So,
solid.
like, what are you saying?
Like, we turned up and we went into the pub to get a room. And then I guess we started drinking because the next thing I remember is waking up this morning.
yeah.
I see. This is of concern. I shall come back to this.
Look, I've got it under control, all right?
Not your
I
drinking.
only drink to have fun.
I do not care for your drinking. This is not a concern of mine.
We managed to stop a band of lunatics
Coming up here with armed to the teeth with their quote-unquote best weapons.
from Cracktown as well. It seems that everybody's out to get the Dragonborn. We don't know why.
In Cracktown, they blamed Dragonborn for stealing a little girl who just wanted to not be in Cracktown anymore.
We
The
stopped that
minerals
from
in our
happening.
land are of high value to the Empire.
The minerals?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we've
found
found
something.
something.
Yes.
We only have one.
you
left.
don't give them to the Empire, though, do you?
Why would we give to the Empire?
Good. Just checking. Yes?
I'm tied up right now.
There's-
Can I get to my bag?
We have something.
Your bag can wait.
But there's a jar of dirt in there.
I cannot for your jar of dirt.
It came from a...
It came from the crack. We think it was dug out of the crack.
We found it in chalk.
I know the things in the crack. Or so you call it.
Didn't we give one to the...
We gave one to the
The Queen's vaporizer
What
was
did
one
she
in
do
the
with
box.
it?
She
baked
just
it.
rocked
She
paper.
took it.
She
Say
opened,
about
she
it?
opened it up, licked it, and basically was like, "Yeah, that's dirt."
Is that
She was like, "That's mountain dirt."
And it's
Yeah.
magical.
But it didn't seem to be of any, maybe
Consequence.
it's of, and maybe it belongs and is worth something to these Dragonborn.
What, the dirt of the mountain that we're stood on, where they live?
Yeah,
Your logic's not sound there, Mark.
We've brought you a small patch of your
this.
dirt.
Yeah. As you can see, they're the same.
well, I don't know what's
What?
there.
True.
What? The minerals.
Whatever's in it might have some value to they might untie us for.
Well, we may just have got the wrong.
I was waiting for Bob just to throw out an owlbear, and that'll be a distraction.
If they were soil sampled. Nevertheless,
We don't know what they are.
what is so valuable about these minerals that the Empire wants? Is it just the monetary thing, or are they doing something with them?
I do not know.
Power?
There is something they mine, but they mine it from our Kond. It wounds him.
So the Empire. The Empire has taken over Chalkwell.
Yes.
That's where they're mining. We didn't see any Imperial soldiers there while we were there.
No, they do not mine themselves. They are busy with their conquests and laws.
So how do they keep their power?
Money. You people with your golds.
What would you trade in?
We do not trade. What is ours. We share in all our things.
Aw.
Our homes are built by us, for us.
Honestly,
Our lives are fed and our plates filled.
I'm more sold on the Dragonborn than I am humans, to be honest, guys.
I like the Dragonborn.
Can we just live here from now on?
Yeah, like the Queen, she was, you're very scary, very powerful, clearly, but pretty hospitable when you're not tying us up and throwing us around, and it's lovely. You're very nice people.
Do you ever actually venture into Chalkwell or Cracktown?
No.
So
I
you've never been into Chalkwell at all?
No.
So all of the lies, all of the things that they're saying up there of you coming in, stealing crops and
Killing people.
raiding, killing.
No Dragonborn.
You've never been in there?
No. We close the mine sometimes, but we do not want them mining in there.
Because it hurts.
They are taking from our Kond.
How do you get into the mine? Is it from below? Or is it from the
We
surface?
go to the door and we pile stones.
You just block it up.
So that all the people at Chalkwell are under some massive illusion.
Yeah.
So they literally had
Which
nothing.
is what we'd have suspected as players. But
Yeah.
now we actually know as
Yeah.
characters. Like, fucking hell, this is such news to me.
There was something going on. I didn't realise that the entirety of everything that they've been told
Is a lie.
Is a lie.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I figured that Dragonborn were probably coming and stealing a few bits out of.
Like, they
listening,
just twisted it to them.
Yeah, they twisted it to it, but it's all fake.
Can I ask a favour? Look, we're clearly outmatched here with tactics and weaponry. Can you just untie us, please? It's a little bit hard to just, have an honest... we are having an honest conversation. I just don't want to be tied up anymore, please.
I will acquiesce to your request to be untied, but the weapons will stay with us for now.
That's fine.
Can I give you my jar of dirt?
If you like.
Yeah.
Thus, if you like.
You can return it to the con.
It is already mined. Can I return pieces of your bones to you?
He wants to bone you. Sorry, I'm nervous.
And
He lets out a small fart.
He says, enough. He snaps his fingers. And a couple of other Dragonborn come out and cut your bonds and collect your weapons and take them away for now.
That's fine.
All of
He
them?
says, yeah.
Be careful, that one's new.
And he says,
including the bracelet and the derrick.
Yes, they have stripped you of all items, basically.
All
Just left you clothes.
Just clothes.
Yeah.
I've got no rings at all or anything.
They've taken all. They've taken all your possessions, basically.
Except
It's just they let you keep your modesty.
Yeah.
Left you not naked. And
Yes.
that.
You can have mine as well. You can have
They
my
did take your
clothes.
shoes because they didn't want you wandering off. But he said, "I have something for you, though. Come with me."
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
And he leads you in. He leads you to inside the main hut. Leads you through the doors, and he says, "Come." And you sit around in a really sort of cushiony area, very sort of cozy area, and he fetches up a sort of pipe, and he says, "This is a local herb. It is medicinal in its purpose. I believe we have need of this." And he sort of lights the end of this device and puffs it into life, and he passes it around and he said, "Breathe deeply."
Go big hookah life. You get stoned with the dragonflies.
Are you passing around?
Yeah.
Baller, dude.
Hey, stop Bogart in the pipe. Come on, pass it around.
I'll just pass it on the left-hand side.
Yeah. That seemed to be the instruction.
Do you all pass it around?
Yeah.
You all have a little toke on it?
Yeah.
And he says,
Maybe two.
"Please
three.
be seated. The next part is somewhat dramatic."
I take exactly 3 puffs on the pipe and then I pass it on.
And
Someone gives you
in
drugs.
a mere moment,
And then tells you it's going to get wild.
the world spins around you. The tent begins to dissolve, and you see visions of sneaking into the mayor's office and creeping past the desk and opening the door and investigating behind a painting where there was nothing and looking at some paperwork and reading over some dates and looking at times that seem to get dates from these news articles that seem to date back years, even some decades ago. And then you remember sounds from outside and lights, and then you remember creatures diving through glass and attacking you, and you being dragged back to your rooms and placed in beds.
So our books discuss potential plans and how to sneak to the camp undetected. By water be the best approach. Down a river more shallow than expected. Keth carries a team after taking a fish before he and Derek slip off under surface. Jeff gets the article pretending to drown in the hopes of being noticed. The blast of a horn, Jeff hides in the village, shouting in draconic tones. One by one, the bucks disappear, then wake up with no weapons tied to stones. Derek builds trust by explaining their presence and that the Dragonborn could be in danger. They prepare for attack, then cut the bucks free and give them drugs that can help them remember. What visions will our bucks see high? And are they real or just a chimera? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Every hero strikes out on their adventure for a different reason.
To prove myself worthy of my mother's praise.
To write my own story and discover who I really am.
To prove to my family that I am more than they believe me to be.
To revive the god that has chosen me.
But when the fragile balance of the world is in jeopardy, and sinister forces move in the darkness, Heroes will be tested, pushed to their limits and beyond, and it will be left to them to determine if they are up to the task. There is a darkness rising. Will they be able to overcome the challenges and meet this evil head-on?
For my god.
For my story.
For my freedom.
For the world.
To restore the balance. Modified Roll Season 2, The Chronicles of Erin, a D&D 5e actual play podcast. New season, new characters, new story. Find us on all the usual podcasting apps or at modifiedroll.com.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.